Hey y'all, this isn't going to be a comedy video. I'm sick, I'm tired, I'm a little bit hungover. I'm pretty emotionally raw because I finally got closure on something I've been waiting on for months last night. Also, I'm a middle-aged man in America, which means nobody cares what I think or feel about anything. I'm totally invisible, which means that I can do basically anything I want because no one cares. I ran across a story of something that happened to me several years ago, maybe about 10 or 12 years ago now, and I just wanted to put this on video because I think this is a good story. So here we go. About 2 years ago now, I ran across a post on Reddit from a 14-year-old kid with an abusive stepdad. He was asking me what to do. I commented and I tried to build him up, and he private messaged me. I messaged with him for a couple of days, just trying to make him feel like he had value as a person. After 5 or 6 messages, he stopped replying. About 6 months later, I woke up at 4 a.m. on just a random weekday. I pulled up Reddit and I saw I had a new message. It was from the same person that I had messaged with earlier, the kid with the abusive stepdad, and he was frantic. He was now 15. He had decided to take LSD for the first time at a friend's house on a weekday, and he was the only one in the house tripping, and everyone was asleep because it was 4 a.m. on a weekday. His friend was asleep in another room, and his parents were downstairs asleep, and this guy was starting to peak, and he was freaking out. What if they come up here and find me like this? He had tried his brother and 2 or 3 other friends, but again, it was 4 a.m. on a weekday. He decided to message me in a last-ditch effort. I very rarely wake up at 4 a.m. and pull up Reddit, but I did on that day. As you can imagine, it was difficult to communicate with him. I was having to coach him pretty hard and talk him off the ledge. He kept telling me how he didn't think he could keep it together and everyone was going to find out. I can't remember everything I said to him, but I tried to get him to relax and focus on something else. If he remained calm, no one would wake up and no one would know. Just keep it together. And by the time the parents woke up for work, he'd be at a more manageable level. I think I told him to put some music on his headphones. He was having intense visuals. I chatted with him for about 2 hours that night until he started to come down and got to the point where he could better manage it. I then went back to sleep. A few hours later, he messaged me again to say thanks, and we both laughed at how random the whole thing had been. He never slept that night, but he did escape unharmed. I asked him why he decided to take acid under those circumstances and at that time and place, and I think he just didn't realize exactly what acid would do to you. He was 15 after all, so it's not really a big surprise. I checked with him a day or two later, and he was in a good state of mind, and he said that whatever abuse we had first connected over had been mitigated somehow. And that was the last time I ever heard from him.